You just finished putting something together, maybe a smoker, a shelf, a new stool for the shop. You followed the instructions, you used your tools, everything looks good. But then, there it is. Sitting on the bench. One bolt left over. No label, no obvious home, just there. And now you're thinking, did I miss a step? Was this one of those spares, or is that the bolt that holds the whole thing together? We've all been there. And today we're going to figure out what to do about it. This video is all about identifying unknown bolts, especially SAE bolts with their confusing fractions. We'll also touch on metric fasteners. You'll learn how to measure thread size, determine pitch, and decode that orphan bolt sitting on your workbench. Tools you'll need. There are 3 simple tools that make identifying fasteners easy. 1. Thread ID board. This is a lifesaver. It's just an anodized aluminum board with threaded holes, SAE on one side, metric on the other. You take your bolt and try it in each hole until you find the match. It's fast and it's satisfying. Digital calipers. These measure the diameter of your bolt. If you're working with SAE, this number will be in decimal inches. If you're working with metric, it'll be in millimeters. Either way, you'll need that diameter to figure out what size you're holding. Thread pitch gauge. This little leaf-style gauge tells you how many threads per inch the bolt has. For SAE, that's your TPI, threads per inch. For metric, it's the distance between threads in millimeters. So if your calipers say 0.3125 and your pitch gauge says 18, you're looking at a 5/16 18 bolt. That's SAE. That's UNC, Unified National Coarse. Fractions and the frustration. Here's the part that frustrates a lot of people. SAE uses fractions, but your calipers use decimals. Now you're doing math, and maybe you haven't done that kind of math in years. And hey, it's okay. You're not alone. In fact, one of the most common knocks on SAE is that the fractions make it harder to work with. Metric is easy, millimeters across the board. SAE, you've got fractions that turn into decimals and decimals that turn back into fractions. So, instead of turning this into a math class, I made you a simple downloadable chart. It shows fractions, decimals, and metric equivalents side by side. You can print it out and tape it to your wall. If you want a copy, there's a link in the description below.
Not every bolt is SAE. If you measure the diameter in inches and the numbers just don't match any known fraction, try switching your calipers to millimeters. Metric bolts are labeled with 3 numbers: diameter, pitch, length. So, if you've got an M8 by 1.25 by 40, that's an 8 mm wide bolt, 1.25 mm thread pitch, and 40 mm long. You can also try it on the metric side of your thread board to double check. What should I do with it? Once you've identified the bolt, now what? Here's what I recommend. Label it and store it in a small bin. Add it to a drawer of known bolts. Thread it into your ID board so you always have a sample. Write the size on masking tape and wrap it around the threads. The important part? Don't throw it in a junk drawer unlabeled, because next time you find it, it's a mystery all over again. Make your own thread board. You can even make your own thread board. Just take a piece of scrap wood or metal, tap some holes, or epoxy in known size bolts. Label them with a marker or engraver. Now you've got your own permanent reference for both bolts and nuts. DIY thread board equals free permanent tool. So, what's that bolt on your workbench? You've got the tools, you've got the know-how. It's not just a mystery piece anymore, it's a 5/16 18 UNC, or an M6 by 1.0. Now you know, and once you label it, you've just made future use life a whole lot easier. I'm Greg, this is Maker Garage 101. Check out the description below for that free chart, and if this helped you, give it a like or share it with a fellow maker. Thanks for watching, and don't let the mystery bolt win.